Hello, my dear students. I am so happy to see you here today. You are taking another step in learning English. This is a great way to grow and learn new things. Learning English is not only about speaking or reading, it is also about finding new chances and understanding the world better. Every small step you take helps you improve. Today, we will talk about an exciting topic. It is about how to speak English faster and more fluently. Speaking fluently means feeling good and confident when you talk in English. Don't worry, we will go step by step. Together, we will learn how to make speaking English easier and more natural. Let's start this fun and useful lesson. Why speaking fluently matters. Speaking fluently is very important. It means talking smoothly and naturally. Fluency does not mean talking fast, it means talking clearly and with confidence. For example, imagine talking to your friend. The words come easily and you do not stop to think about what to say next, or think about speaking at work. You feel calm and your words come out naturally. When you are fluent, it is easier to connect with other people. You can share your ideas and feelings without stopping. Fluency helps you express yourself. It makes conversations more fun and meaningful. Talking fluently also gives you confidence. When you can speak clearly, you feel good about yourself. It helps you in school, work, and daily life. People can understand you, and this makes communication easier. Fluency is not about using big or difficult words. It is about saying what you mean in a simple way. For example, instead of saying, "The weather today is absolutely delightful," you can say, "The weather is nice today." Simple sentences are clear and easy to understand. Fluency is also helpful when traveling. If you visit another country, speaking fluently helps you ask questions, find directions, and make friends. It helps you feel more comfortable in new places. Another good thing about fluency is that it helps you learn more. When you can speak fluently, you can join discussions, ask questions, and share ideas. This helps you grow and learn new things. Fluency is not something you get in one day. It takes time and practice. You need to work on speaking a little every day. Start with simple words and sentences, then slowly add more words and practice saying them naturally. For example, if you know how to say, "I like apples," try to add more. Say, "I like apples because they are sweet." This helps you practice making longer sentences. Listening is also important. Listen to English speakers in videos, songs, or conversations. Notice how they say words and how they form sentences. Try to copy them. Reading can help you too. Read simple books, articles, or stories in English. Reading shows you how sentences are made. It also teaches you new words. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes when learning something new. Mistakes are a part of learning. When you make a mistake, you learn how to do it better next time. For example, if you say, "I go to the park yesterday," someone might tell you, "You should say, 'I went to the park yesterday.'" Now you know the correct way to say it. Fluency comes step by step. First, learn simple words and sentences, then practice speaking them every day. Over time, you will notice that speaking becomes easier. Remember, fluency is not about being perfect. It is about being able to speak naturally and clearly. The more you practice, the more fluent you will become. So why does speaking fluently matter? It helps you connect with people, share your thoughts, and feel more confident. It makes life easier and more enjoyable. Keep practicing and take small steps every day. You will get better and soon you will see big changes in how you speak. Fluency is possible if you keep trying. Steps to go from slow to fluent. If you want to speak English fluently, you can follow some easy steps. These steps will help you speak better and feel more confident. First, start with simple sentences. Don't try to make long or difficult sentences. Focus on short and easy sentences. The goal is to share your message clearly, not perfectly. For example, instead of saying, I think it would be a great idea to go out for dinner, you can say, let's have dinner outside. It's short, clear, and easy to understand. Keeping your sentences simple helps you speak faster and with less stress. You don't need to think too much about big words or grammar rules. Just focus on what you want to say. Practice every day. Try to speak English a little bit every day. You can talk to a friend, a family member, or even practice alone. The more you practice, the better you will get. For example, if you are at home, you can say, I am making tea. Or when you go outside, you can say, the weather's nice today. These small sentences will help you feel more comfortable speaking English. Listen to English often. Listening helps you learn how to say words correctly. Watch videos, listen to songs, or talk to people who speak English. When you hear a new sentence, try to repeat it. For example, if you hear someone say, what's your name? Repeat it slowly. Then try to say it faster. This will help you improve your fluency step by step. Don't worry about mistakes. Mistakes are normal when you are learning. It's okay to say something wrong. Every mistake helps you learn and get better. For example, if you say, I go to school yesterday, someone may correct you and say, you should say, I went to school yesterday. Now you know the correct way to say it. Take your time. It's okay to speak slowly when you are learning. You don't need to rush. Speak at a pace that feels comfortable for you. For example, if you want to say, can I have some water, please? You can say it slowly. Can I have some water, please? Over time, you will get faster. Remember, becoming fluent takes time and practice. Start small, practice often, and be patient with yourself. You can do it. 2. Listen more. Listening is very important if you want to speak English fluently. When you listen, you learn how words sound and how sentences are made. It helps you understand the flow of the language. You can listen to native speakers in many ways. You can watch videos, listen to songs, or follow podcasts. Pay close attention to how they say words. Listen to the tone of their voice and the rhythm of their sentences. For example, if you hear someone say, how are you? Listen carefully to how they say it. Notice the way their voice goes up and down. Then try to repeat it just like they said it. Repeating what you hear is a great way to practice. If you hear a new word, say it out loud. Try to copy the pronunciation. This will help you sound more natural when you speak. For example, if you hear the word beautiful in a song, pause and say beautiful several times. Practice until it feels easy to say. Listening also helps you learn new words. When you listen to English often, you will hear many new words and phrases. Write them down and practice saying them. For example, if you hear the phrase, I'm feeling great today, write it in your notebook. Then say it aloud. I'm feeling great today. Use it when you talk to someone. Podcasts are very helpful for listening practice. Find podcasts for beginners. They often speak slowly and use simple words. You can listen to them when you're walking, cooking, or relaxing. Songs are another fun way to learn. Choose songs you like and listen to them often. Try to sing along. This will help you learn how words sound in a natural way. Watching videos is also useful. Watch movies, shows, or YouTube videos in English. Turn on subtitles if you need help understanding. Listen carefully to the words and try to copy them. For example, if a character in a movie says, let's go to the park, Pause and say, let's go to the park. Repeat it until it sounds natural. The more you listen, the better your English will get. Listening every day will help you become familiar with the language. It will also make speaking easier. So listen to English often. Repeat what you hear. Practice every day. Soon you will notice that your speaking is improving and you feel more confident. 3. Practice speaking daily. Practice speaking English every day. Even a few minutes can make a big difference. When you practice often, speaking becomes easier and more natural. You don't need a partner to practice. You can talk to yourself. For example, when you are at home, describe what you are doing. You can say, I am cooking dinner, or I am reading a book. This helps you get used to saying words out loud. If you have a friend who speaks English, talk to them. You don't need to have a long conversation. Just say a few sentences. For example, you can say, how are you today? Or, I went to the park yesterday. Simple conversations are a great way to practice. You can also talk to your pet or even a toy. It might feel funny, but it helps. For example, tell your pet, you are so cute, or let's go for a walk. This way you can practice speaking without feeling shy. Another good idea is to practice in front of a mirror. Look at yourself and say something. For example, you can say, today is a good day, or I like learning English. Watching yourself speak helps you feel more confident. Record your voice when you practice. You can use your phone or a recorder. Speak a few sentences, then listen to your recording. This helps you hear how you sound. You can notice what you are doing well and what you can improve. For example, if you say, I am go to the store, you might notice the mistake. Next time you can say, I am going to the store. This is how you learn and get better. Try to make speaking English a daily habit. You can practice while doing other things. For example, when you are walking, describe what you see. I see a big tree, or the sky is blue. The more you practice, the easier it will become. At first, you might feel nervous or shy. That's normal. But with time, speaking English will feel natural. Remember, you don't need to be perfect. Just speak. Mistakes are part of learning. Every time you speak, you are improving. So find time to practice every day. Talk to yourself, a friend, or even your pet. The more you speak, the better and more confident you will become. 4. Learn phrases, not just words. When learning English, it's better to learn phrases instead of just individual words. Phrases are groups of words that are often used together. Learning these phrases will help you sound more natural when you speak. For example, instead of just learning the word help, learn the phrase, can you help me? Or I need some help. These phrases are more useful in real-life situations. You will hear and use them often in conversations. Learning phrases makes it easier to communicate. If you know common phrases, you don't have to think too much about what to say. You can use the phrases you already know. For example, instead of just knowing the word sorry, learn the phrase I'm sorry or I'm sorry for being late. These phrases are used more in everyday conversations. You can also learn phrases for asking questions. For example, instead of just knowing the word time, learn the phrase, what time is it? This will help you sound more confident when you ask questions. When you learn phrases, you also learn how to use words in the right order. This helps you speak more naturally. For example, instead of just knowing the word hungry, learn the phrase, I am hungry. You will know how to use the word in a sentence. Another useful phrase is, excuse me. You can use it to get someone's attention or to be polite. For example, you can say, excuse me, where is the bathroom? You can learn phrases from many places. Listen to English speakers, watch videos, or read books. Write down the phrases you hear and practice saying them. For example, if you hear someone say, "How are you today?" Write it down. Then practice saying it. "How are you today?" This helps you remember the phrase and use it when you need it. Remember, learning phrases helps you speak more easily and naturally. Instead of just learning words, focus on learning useful phrases that you will use often. The more phrases you learn, the better your English will become. 5. Slow down to speed up. When you start speaking English, it's okay to speak slowly. Speaking slowly helps you say words clearly and correctly. It's better to speak slowly and clearly than to speak fast and make mistakes. At first, you might feel nervous or unsure. That's normal. But remember, speaking slowly gives you time to think about what you want to say. It also helps you avoid making mistakes. For example, if you want to say, "I am going to the store," take your time. Say each word carefully. I am going to the store. This will help you speak clearly. As you practice more, you will become more confident. Your speaking will improve, and you will naturally start speaking a little faster. But don't worry about speaking quickly. Focus on speaking clearly first. A good tip is to record yourself speaking. You can use your phone or any recorder to do this. Speak for a few minutes, then listen to your recording. Pay attention to how you sound. Are there any words that are hard to understand? Can you say some words more clearly? For example, if you say, "I am go to the store," you might hear that the sentence is not correct. Listen carefully and next time try to say, "I am going to the store." Recording yourself helps you notice your mistakes. It's also a great way to track your progress. You can listen to your old recordings and see how much you have improved. Remember, it's okay to take your time. Speaking slowly at first is a good way to practice. Don't worry about speaking fast. Focus on being clear. As you practice more and more, your speaking speed will improve. So take it slow, speak clearly, listen to yourself, and keep practicing. The more you practice, the faster and more confident you will become. 6. Think in English. Thinking in English is an important step to becoming fluent. At first, it might be difficult, but with practice, it gets easier. Instead of translating words from your native language to English, try to think directly in English. Start with simple thoughts. For example, when you look outside, think, "It's a sunny day." Or if you need something from the store, think, "I need to buy bread." These are simple thoughts that help you practice thinking in English. Thinking in English helps you respond faster when you're talking to someone. If you always translate in your head, it takes longer to find the right words. But if you think in English, you can speak more quickly and naturally. You can practice thinking in English throughout the day. For example, when you wake up, think, "I am going to have breakfast." When you're getting dressed, think, "I am wearing a blue shirt." It's okay if you make mistakes. At first, you might not remember some words, and that's okay. Just keep practicing. The more you think in English, the easier it becomes. Try to think about simple activities. For example, when you are cooking, think, "I am cooking dinner," or "I am cutting vegetables." This helps you learn new words and practice them in your mind. You can also try to describe what you see. For example, when you are walking outside, think, "The grass is green," or "There is a car on the street." This helps you practice using English to describe things around you. At first, it might feel strange, but with time, thinking in English will become more natural. It helps you become faster and more comfortable with the language. So try to think in English as much as you can. It will help you improve your speaking skills and become more fluent. Point 7. Practice with others. Practicing with others is a great way to improve your English. Find a language partner or join a conversation group. Talking to other people will help you use English in real situations. When you practice with others, you can learn new things and become more confident in speaking. You don't need to be perfect. Everyone makes mistakes, even native speakers. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. They are a normal part of learning. The more mistakes you make, the more you learn and improve. You can find a language partner in many places. You can look online for someone who wants to practice English. Many people are happy to practice with you, and you can help them with their language too. If you can't find a language partner, try joining a conversation group. Many cities have groups where people meet to practice English. You can also find online groups where you can chat with people from all over the world. When you practice with others, don't worry about speaking perfectly. Just try to have a conversation. For example, you can ask your partner, "How was your day?" Or, "What do you like to do in your free time?" Simple questions like these help you practice speaking and listening. Remember, the goal is to use English in real conversations. Don't focus too much on mistakes. Instead, focus on communicating your ideas. You can learn from your mistakes and get better each time you speak. If you don't have a partner to practice with, try speaking with your friends or family members. You can start small. For example, you can say, "Let's talk about our favorite food," or "Tell me about your last vacation." The more you practice speaking with others, the easier it will be. Over time, you'll become more comfortable and confident. So find a language partner, join a group, or talk to your friends. Keep practicing and you'll see improvement. Why patience and practice are important. Becoming fluent in English takes time and patience. It doesn't happen in one day, but with practice, you will improve. It's important to remember that small progress is still progress. Every time you practice, you get a little better. Even if you only practice for 5 to 10 minutes each day, it's enough to make a difference. The key is to practice every day. It's better to practice for a short time every day than to practice for a long time just once in a while. Think of learning English like planting a tree. When you plant a tree, it doesn't grow big right away. But if you water it every day, it will grow stronger and taller over time. Learning English is the same. If you practice a little bit every day, your skills will improve. Sometimes it can feel like you're not making progress. But remember, every small step you take brings you closer to your goal. Be patient with yourself and keep going. Don't worry if you make mistakes or if you don't see big changes right away. The important thing is that you're practicing. Each time you practice, you are getting better. It's also helpful to set small goals. For example, you can set a goal to learn 5 new words each week or practice speaking for 5 minutes every day. These small goals will keep you motivated and help you see your progress. Patience is important in learning a new language. It can take time, but if you practice every day and stay patient, you will become fluent. Keep going, even on days when it feels hard. You are making progress, and soon you'll see how much you've learned. How fluency builds confidence. When you speak fluently, you feel more confident. Fluency helps you trust yourself when you talk to others. You don't have to stop and think about every word. This makes it easier to have conversations, especially with new people. For example, when you speak fluently, you can join a conversation with friends without feeling nervous. You can talk about any topic, and your words will come naturally. This makes talking with others fun and easy. Fluency also helps at work. When you speak English fluently, You can explain your ideas more clearly. You can join meetings, give presentations, and talk to colleagues without worrying about making mistakes. When you travel, fluency is helpful too. You can ask for directions, order food, and talk to people without feeling lost or confused. Fluency helps you feel more comfortable in new places and with different people. Having confidence in speaking also helps you learn more. When you feel good about your English, you want to practice more. This makes it easier to keep improving and become even better. Remember, fluency is not about speaking perfectly. It's about speaking clearly and comfortably. As you practice and get better, your confidence will grow. You will feel proud of what you can do and be excited to use your English in new ways. So keep practicing and don't be afraid to speak. The more you practice, the more confident you will become. Fluency will help you in all areas of your life, from conversations with friends to working and traveling. With confidence, you can express yourself freely. So, my dear students, moving from speaking slowly to speaking fluently is a journey, not a race. Take small steps every day. Speak, listen, and learn with patience and hard work. Remember, mistakes are not failures. They are lessons. Every mistake helps you learn and get better. With practice and confidence, you will improve and become fluent. Don't worry about being perfect. The most important thing is to keep trying and practicing every day. Every word you speak brings you closer to your goal. Are you ready to start speaking more fluently today? Let's do it. One word at a time. Keep going, and soon you will feel confident speaking English.